Hello students. So in the previous video we have learned about the fractions and the type of fractions. And today we are going to learn how to do addition and subtraction of fractions. So first of all, we will learn how to do the addition of like fractions. Okay, when we add or subtract the fractions, we have two cases. Either we have like fractions or we have unlike fractions. So if we have like fractions and we have to add them, so how do we add? The formula for it is sum of numerator upon common denominator. Okay, so like fractions are those in which the denominator is same. The denominator of the fractions are same. Okay, so let's take an example. Like we have 5 upon 6 plus 7 upon 6. Okay, it is a like fraction. So when we have to add like fractions, what do we do? Sum of numerator. We will add the numerators together. 5 plus 7 upon common denominator. Okay, now we have 6 in denominator, so we will write 6 only one time. Okay, so now 5 plus 7, 12 upon 6. And now we will reduce it to the lowest. We will check if it is cancelling or not. So 6 ones are and 6 twos are 12. So the answer will be 2 upon 1 or 2. Okay? And now, and if we have to subtract, so subtraction, for subtraction we have the formula bigger numerator minus smaller numerator upon common denominator. Okay, so let's take the same example. Same fractions as example. 5 upon 6 minus 7 upon 6. Now again, these are like fractions. So according to the formula, what is the bigger numerator here? It is 7 and the smaller numerator is 5. Now we will write the common denominator. The denominator is 6 and we will write 6 only one time. Now we will subtract 7 and 5. So the answer will be 2 upon 6. Now again we will cancel it. 2 ones are and 2 threes are. So the answer will be 1 upon 3. Okay. So here we have learned how to add and subtract the like fractions. Now, and yes, if you have mixed fractions, you have to add and subtract mixed fractions. So first of all, we will convert them into unlike fractions. Addition and subtraction of unlike fractions. Now if we have to add or subtract unlike fractions, what do we do? We follow some steps. And our first step is we have to find the LCM of the denominators. Because the denominators are different, so we have to find the denominator, the LCM of the denominator. Now, next step is convert each fraction into equivalent fraction equal to the LCM. Okay, and the last step is step number 3 is add or subtract the like fraction. Okay, so when we have to add or subtract unlike fractions, what do? First of all, we have to make it a like fraction. And how do we make an unlike fraction a like fraction? First of all, you will find out the LCM of the denominators. Okay, then after that what you have to do? You have to convert each fraction into equivalent fraction. And how do we make a fraction equivalent fraction? We multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. And we have to make equivalent fraction equal to the LCM. Okay, and last step is, now in step number 2, we have like fractions. Okay. Now in the next step, in the last step, what we do? We add or subtract the fraction as we do in like fractions. Okay. For example, first of all, let's add 3/7 and 5/2. Okay. Find the LCM of the denominator. First we will find the LCM of the denominator. So taking the LCM of the denominators. So here, let's find out the LCM. The denominators are 7 and 2. So you all know how to find the LCM. So the LCM will be 2 into 7, that is 14. Now you have the LCM as 14. Now what you have to do is you have to make the fractions equivalent fraction, so that the denominator should be 14. Okay, now converting into equivalent fractions. Okay, so first fraction is 3/7 and the second fraction is 5/7. Okay, wait. So now first of all we will convert 3/7 into equivalent fraction, so that the denominator should be 14. Okay. Now we will multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number, so that we get 14 as the denominator. So 7 into upon 14. Now we will find the equivalent fraction for 5 upon 2 as well. Similarly, 5 upon 2 is equals to 5 upon 2. Again, the numerator will be 14. Now you have to multiply the numerator and the denominator with such a number so that you get the denominator 14 when you multiply it by 2. So 2 into 7, and you have to multiply it with the same number in numerator also. So 5 into 7, 45. Now as you can see, now we have like fractions. Okay, so what you have to do, we have to add. Now 6 upon 14 plus 35 upon 14. Now you have to add. Okay, how do we add? Denominator will be common. And 6 upon 35. So the answer will be 41 upon 40. Okay. And now, as the fraction we got is an improper fraction, so what will we do? We will convert it into mixed fraction. Okay. And if we have to subtract unlike fractions, we follow the same steps till here. Okay, when we have to subtract unlike fractions, first of all we find out the LCM of the denominators, then we convert the fractions into equivalent fractions like we did in addition of unlike fractions. Okay, and then we only change the sign here. Okay, like for subtraction, what will we do? 6 upon 14 minus 35 upon 14. So, bigger numerator minus 6 upon common denominator. So, the answer will be 29 upon 14. So, now this is also an improper fraction. So, what we will do? You will convert it into mixed fraction. Okay, so that's all for today. Rest we will do in the next class. Okay, thank you.